Hello Taurus, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're new, welcome. Hope you enjoy the reading. This will be a general life reading for yourself. Okay, let's see what we got for you. We've got 8th house. We've got 12th house. And we've got 4th house. Okay. Let's get some astrological guidance now. North Node. So that's good karma coming back to you now. We've got South Node. That is stuff you need to release. And we've got Scorpio I Transform. So altogether a transformative month coming up for you. Looks like across the board. Bottom of the astrological deck is Yod Destiny. Let's get some goddess guidance now. We've got Bridget. We've got Mawu. And we've got Vesta Home. So definitely a change on the home front coming in for you. We've got Yamanya, Golden Opportunity, bottom of the deck. Let's get a Destiny card. Let's just take this one. The others came out separately. Fulfillment. Okay. So whatever changes are happening for you this month, ultimately that is going to be the purpose of them. So even though they may seem a bit like a washing machine or you know, just you may be really ready for these shifts already, you know, but this is ultimately the goal, fulfillment. Let's get a fairy tarot. Okay. Okay, Ace of Autumn coming in for you. Okay. So we've got, as I said, 8th house, 12th house, and 4th house. So let's start here. Okay, so 8th house, this is the house of endings and beginnings. It's also the house of big finance. So endings and beginnings can be a number of things. This can just be the end of a big cycle which you've been involved in. So it's like a completion, and then you go through a little bit of a transition phase, and then you go into a new beginning of some sort. It may also be you simply letting go of something which is no longer serving you, or is not resonating with you, or it's simply just not fulfilling anymore. It's served its purpose. There's a, you know, something needs to be let go of so that you can bring the new things in. It can also be obviously finance related as well. So this can be anything to do with taxes, investments, insurances, assets, banking and accounting, things like that. It's also about handling other people's money. So whether this is in a personal capacity as in a relationship, or it could be a business that you're involved in, something to do with that. It can also have something to do with legacy, so building up a legacy for your family, or within yourself, or it can also be inheritance related. So this is on the receiving end, or getting involved somehow, inheritances and legacies. It could be personal, or it could be as part of your profession as well. This house also covers sexuality and its deeper meaning, so it's understanding all of that. So it could be an increase in that, or perhaps some sort of shift or change, and it's also about there can be a death of some sort. Now, this is not necessarily a physical death. It can be if it's related to an inheritance, but it's usually some aspect of your life, like an ego death. Something that is, something that has reached its point where it needs to be let go of now. So it's kind of that something falling away. It can also be a birth, but it can also be a rebirth. So something that you thought had finished or ended or was no more suddenly comes back around again. It could be business related or finance related, and it's something comes out of something that was like the ashes of something new rises out of that. So it could be a really good idea or a business idea. This house also deals with relationships and partnerships. So this can be if you're already in a solid relationship, like a commitment. That seventh house, the house before this one, is the house of commitment. So this would then be the merging of your material and your emotional resources. So therefore it would be a beginning. So all of these aspects come in with the eighth house. It can also be the increase of psychic awareness or psychic development. So it really depends on who you are and what stage of life you're in, or what it is that you are involved in. Some of these may be relevant, or all of them. Just depends on your situation. So now we've got here North Node, life's purpose. So this usually is you moving forward into your future. So whatever is going on in this house, this is like something from the old, a door slammed shut, and now you're moved forward into the future. So whether you close that door or it gets closed for you, it really depends on your past, your situation, and however this is constructed in here. In the 12th house, you do have South Node, which is the opposite of this. So this is the past. This is the closing out of the past, letting go, releasing, completion, dealing with things so that they are finished and over and out of your life, letting go of past, dropping baggage. All of that comes in with the South Node. But the North Node is about the future. This is about, it's connected to your life purpose. So whether this is one step which you are taking, or whether it is a big door that is swinging open for you now. It could be the coming together of a confirmed relationship or a partnership. This can manifest in lots of ways, but it's normally an aspect of your life purpose coming in. So this can be person related, or it can be related to your environment. It may not be the full picture of your life purpose, because sometimes it's not appropriate for you to have the whole thing shown to you all at once, because you'll be intimidated. So sometimes it can be small steps or one step in the direction of your life purpose, but this is nonetheless about getting on the path of your life purpose, or it's through a person. So something is going to shift you, and it will be right place, right time. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time to pick up whatever it is or open this door. It's also very much about connecting to your soul tribe. So these are connecting to other people. Now this can be friends, family, it could be a relationship. It depends on your situation, but these are people that you feel very comfortable with. You have karmic connections to them. You have karmic ties. So this can be from past lives, and these are people, they could be anybody, but they've got like a soulmate connection to them, where you feel very comfortable with them. You just understand each other. You feel connected to them, and they usually come in some way, shape or form to assist you, or to help you in some way, or to give you information, or you work together, you collaborate. You will help them with their journey, and they will help you with your journey in some form. So all of that wrapped up with the North Node, but it can be a little bit of an upheaval. it may be something, as I said, you were sort of expecting or you were hoping for, or it comes, where, as I said, one door slams shut and another one will open, but it's the right door opening for you now. So make sure that you go for it. Let go of the past. Look forward now. And move forward with whatever it is that's being, unfolding for you in this house. But certainly it's about positive karma coming back to you. So whatever you have built up from past lives or from your earlier days in this lifetime, whatever positive karma you have gathered is coming back in some form to assist you now. We've got here at the top, Bridget, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Okay, so this can be within a relationship or within a partnership, or it could be financially. Perhaps there's something that you're actually determined to go for. But it can also be your own personal truth, standing up for that, showing up for yourself. Now, you may not have done that in the past. And this is possibly why you've got the North Node as well. This could be a change of life, as in a personal epiphany or a turning point, where now you are actually standing up for yourself. You're now actually standing up and being counted. You're putting your foot down about something and saying, no, this is not what I want. I don't want to be stuck in the past anymore. I'm now moving forward with something which is important to me, something which is vitally important for me. So it's about that. It's about, it's got that angle, but it can also be about being firm, or putting a boundary in about something which you're working on, or something that is unfolding in this house, something that you really are determined to pursue, or you're just saying that this is what I believe is correct, this is my truth, and that is the way it's going to be. So it's saying that stand strong in your belief, and stand firm and in what it is that you're trying to create, even if you feel a little bit insecure, even if you feel like you're taking a bbig risk. But just know that you've got this positive karma behind you, right place, right time. Really, it's a very positive card, even though it may come across as a little bit of an upheaval to begin with, but it's really moving you from the past into the future. With the 12th house, this is the house of the unconscious. So now this is about aspects of your unconscious self that you are perhaps seeing, or they're rising up to be noticed. You may have to retreat or withdraw or go inward a little bit to actually access these things. But this is your internal programming. This rules about 90% of your life. So this is your internal programming. It's your complexities, your behaviors, and internal programming comes about through perhaps what you learned from your parents. It can also be past life related, what you've come into this lifetime with. It can also be sort of beliefs, experiences, attitudes that have been shaped around experiences from the past. So when something happens, or when something occurs, or you see it in your environment, your family environment, you learn from that and you shape your experience around that. You more than likely will outgrow that at some point, because it's somebody else's view or somebody else's experience which you've learned from. But as you get older and you become more wise, you realize that some view that you had of that experience perhaps needs a change. You need to update that in some way. So all of this lies around in your unconscious, and whether you access it or not, it will come up at some point. This can also be about your dream life. So this can very much be about what you're dreaming for, what you're dreaming about, but it can also be aspects of your dream life. So you may be getting a lot of information in your dreams, or you may be getting downloads, or you are connecting to the divine in some sort of form. So this can be through channeling, or it can be through insights, it can be through intuitive knowledge, or just divine knowledge, something dropping into your consciousness where you suddenly, or it could be rising up from the unconscious. Something is coming to light, and it's something that is needing to be looked at. So this can also be resolutions and endings. So this can be resolutions to things that have dogged you, or things that have you've struggled with, especially if it's in the unconscious. You may have sort of suppressed it there. So it's a resolution to things like that. It can also be the endings of things with the 12th house. It can also be service to others. So this can be service work to others, or getting involved in something that is important to you, where you are in service to others. So it can be on a spiritual level, or it could be practically. You could be in the helping industry. Really depends on what is important to you. It's also the house of your as I said, retreat, withdrawal, solitude. So you may be doing a fair bit of reflection in this house, but it is also to do with your spiritual life, your meditation, mysticism, and this is where the psychic impressions and the dealing with the unconscious, and also your dream state, all of that comes in. But it's also the house of healing. So whether you are in service work to others through healing, so you are in the helping professions and you bring healing to that, whatever is your method of doing that, or it could be that you are receiving healing in yourself by dealing with whatever is in your unconscious. All of those aspects come in. It's also karmic lessons and karmic ties. So these can be karmic people in your life. As I said, with the North Node, you've got people coming in who are connected to you in karmic ways. This is from past lifetimes. Now, these can be anybody. It can be a family member or a friend, a very good friend, or a soulmate, somebody coming in, or they're around you currently. And you're getting together or learning things from them. In some cases, it is twin flame related as well. So for some of you, that may be a case. Just remember, twin flames are rare. So the manifestation of that, but it's the energy of twin flame which is more important. And connecting to that. So that may be coming in as well. It's also experiences on a practical level. It's experiences that you may have in institutions of all kinds. So this can be government. It can also be, or experiences that you have with that. So that's government related. It can also be like an institution as in a library or a hospital or a university. It's your experiences there, what happens to you while you're engaging in that environment. So we've got South Node, life's debts. So this is about letting go. So with the 12th house, it's completely relevant for the 12th house, because this is about things that are in your unconscious which you need to look at, bring them into the light. So they must rise up first. You look at them and then you can release them. You get resolutions, endings, contemplation, reflection, going within. This is meditation. This is your spiritual life, deeper spiritual understandings, getting downloads from heaven, understanding, getting conscious awareness about certain things. But ultimately, it's about dropping baggage. This can be emotional baggage or sort of aspects of your life from the previously that just have you've outgrown now. Okay, so it's letting go of a whole lot of things. It's releasing, and you have to do this in order to move forward with your North Node. So this could also be programming that you've had from your parents or from your upbringing or your environment, programming that is just outdated now. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to obviously pull it up. First of all, look at it, understand that it's had a place, and then you have to work at it to release it through meditation or through reflection or some sort of form of healing. And sometimes you can do that by doing service work to others. So through or to something. So service work to something, then you obtain healing through that journey. So it's all about that, but it certainly is releasing programming or releasing attitudes and aspects that have held you back or just are not serving you anymore. So you have to let go of things in order to move forward. So now we've got Mawu, Mother Earth here. So this is about grounding. And with the 12th house, you will need to do that. And this is why you meditate. This is why you spend time in solitude and reflection. And why you turn to spiritual life and so on, because that will help you with grounding. There are many, many different types of grounding techniques that you can do to keep yourself centered. And you will need to do that in the 12th house, because sometimes you can go very deep. Or you can be off into other worlds and not be practically focused. Okay, this is about grounding, but it is also for many people now connecting to a greater purpose. And in Mawu's case, this is environmentalism. All right, so Mother Earth. So whether you are involved with some sort of cause or some sort of service work to do with environmentalism, that may be very appropriate for you. But it is also you personally within your current home, within your current environment. This is recycling. This is cleaning up the toxicity in your home. So getting rid of toxic chemicals, washing powders, things that you use in your home which are toxic, moving to more natural methods. It's also removing things from your environment which are toxic, and this can be where you live. You may be living in a fairly polluted area, or the air may be polluted, so perhaps moving out of a city or into a more natural environment, or just building up your garden so that you have a natural environment. Hands in the soil, whatever you can do to assist Mother Earth is greatly appreciated, and it always comes back to you as in a protection phase, a protection energy. So it's connecting to the earth in some way, shape or form, and doing your bit. So you're called upon to help with environmentalism. So whatever you can do, it can also even be just supporting a cause, donating or volunteering, or just raising awareness in some way. In all of these aspects come in, but it is also very much about grounding yourself to the earth in any way that you can do that, and that will help you to keep your feet on the ground. We've then got fourth house roots. So the fourth house is everything to do with your home. It's your physical home, the actual structure, but it's also where you currently reside, it can also be to do with the people in your home, or the atmosphere in your home. It's also to do with your connection to your roots, your family, your foundation, where you've come from, your ethnic identity, your ancestry, and so on. It's your relationship with that. So some of you are more focused on the relationship with your ancestry and your ethnic identity, and others are more focused perhaps on your actual physical home, your actual environment. So see how that comes in. At the top here, we've got Vesta home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So somebody is coming in, or somebody is going out, or you are moving your household, or perhaps downscaling or upscaling or relocating. As I said, for some of you, this is important from an environmental point of view and also from a toxicity point of view. You may be looking to relocate to a more natural environment, or just out of a city, or just somewhere in which you can spend more time in nature. Or it could be to do with a cause that you're involved in somehow, but it's coming in and it's affecting your environment. So either a change in people in your home, or a person, or the actual physical situation, an actual move. It can also be in some cases like a redecoration or a renovation, something that you're doing to your actual home environment, which is going to be much better and much healthier for you. It's a very positive card, something uplifting, something is happening which is going to improve your situation. At the bottom, you've got Scorpio I transform. So this is obviously transforming. So it could be a renovation, or you are transforming your home environment in some way, or it could be, as I said, somebody moving out and somebody coming in, or whatever the situation is. But this is transforming. It can also be connected to the 8th house. Scorpio rules the 8th house normally. So this can be relationship related. But it's about ultimately dealing with, it can be a little bit of a power struggle going on in the situation. So once you get through that, then you're going to have a much happier and healthier environment. But it can also be about things rising up that need to be looked at. And this is why I think you've had the 12th house here. It could be also where you are currently living has got a lot of memories, old memories and difficulties attached to it. And once you've brought those experiences into mind, into the light, then you can release them. And it's that process that you go through of releasing them, and then you can manifest this happier and healthier situation. So it could just be that. It could be just a massive release that you're doing here in order to move yourself forward. You could also be sort of pushed in a way to do that, because you've got North Node here. This is about right place, right time. So there's some sort of shift, some sort of change going on, which is going to bring about a lot of things here. Whether you do the releasing and then the change comes in, or the change comes in and you have to do releasing in order to get to the other side of that. It could all be bundled together. But this is about things rising up, It can also be the rising up of emotions. So this is things that have been either suppressed or just not acknowledged or not dealt with. As I said, this can be very much to do with the South Node. These are old things going on which need to be released now. Okay, baggage, attitudes, experiences, programming, whatever it may be. But it's quite an epiphany, something bigger shifting, and that could be the rising up of emotions. You could be now expressing things within your home environment which you haven't been able to do before. So this could be, really making your house your home. So your home, your reflection within that household environment. It can also be to do with the decoration of it. You're now putting your stamp on things, or it could be you expressing something about the situation, which may then trigger somebody coming in or somebody going out. Just depends on where you are within the situation. It can also be, as I said, some sort of transformation. So this could very well be a renovation for you, or some sort of you're changing something of within your home environment, and this can also be something rising up from underneath. So just on a very practical basis, check things like this, the sewerage and the piping underground, anything underground, foundations, things like that may come up to do with Scorpio. Scorpio can do that. If it is relationship based, it can also be to do with the bonding of the relationship. So from a sexuality point of view, because you've got the 8th house coming in here, that may form an aspect coming in for you with Scorpio as well. But it can also just be releasing of a shadow side, a shadow aspect of yourself, or a shadow aspect within this home environment which is now being transformed. And it's a powerful time with Scorpio, and also with the 8th house, because Scorpio rules the 8th house. You've also got North Node and South Node, so it's a powerful time that you're involved in currently. There's a big shift definitely occurring. But on the other side of that is the fulfillment. Okay, this is coming in for you. So don't lose heart. Just embrace the changes. Work with these energies which are coming in to shift you, and this is a very positive thing. North Node, very, very positive, and also, Vesta, very, very positive energies coming in for you. So now, with the goddess cards, you've got Yamanya, golden opportunity. This is the bottom of the deck. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So this is what I was talking about with the North Node life's purpose. There is a big door opening for you. Something is swinging open. You may have been knocking for a while, or as I said, it may just be something suddenly occurring for you. Like I said, a door slamming shut and a new one opening, or it could just be some structure which you have depended on, which has been there a long time, is now dissolving and leaving your life. But it's going to bring in this wonderful golden opportunity. So don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. As I said, don't cling to aspects of your life which are now completed. They've reached their full potential. It's time to let go and move on, because this is tidal. This is joy coming in for you, the joy of the dolphin, the joy of happiness, a wonderful opportunity coming in for you. So this is a beautiful energy. The sea is coming in there again, so definitely nature related things are coming in for you. You've also got the 12th house, which is water related. So this is deep. This is going to be important for you. It's tidal, so this opportunity is going to come into you. It's coming straight for you. I'm sure you will recognize it as soon as it comes in. You're going to see it coming towards you. So the most important message with this card is don't procrastinate, don't hesitate. You are more than ready for this opportunity. So don't think that you don't have the skills or you don't have the experience. You've got all of that. You've got all the skills, all the experience, all the chutzpah to do this. You've got it. It's with you. It's everything that you have gathered throughout your life so far up to this point will stand you in good stead, and it will follow you into this new opportunity. So just go for it. Don't be afraid. Don't hold yourself back. Just take that chance. Go for it. Grasp it with both hands. Dive in. Just dive in and let it take you. It's tidal. So if for some reason you should feel inhibited and unable to do this, it will pass you by. and then you will wait. You'll have to just wait for the next opportunity to come in again. So it will happen again, another one, something similar, or whatever it is that you're ready for. It will happen again, but it will be within divine timing. So really, it's an urge at this point, and you really must do it, because you've got North Node here and you've got South Node. This is an important transition. You must make this leap. You must make this dive, and don't be scared, because you're fully ready for this opportunity. So here, bottom of the astrological deck, we've got your destiny. So as I said, this is something is meant for you. It's coming straight for you. Okay, it's really meant for you. It's got your name written on it. It's going to come directly for you. This is the destiny card. You can't really escape it. Okay, this is something coming for you. But what this is saying to you is that this is part of your life purpose. So again, we've got life purpose popping up again. So this is something coming for you. Don't be intimidated by it. Okay. It is quite a hard angle, pressing down on a very specific point in your life. So you will know where this point is. It's going to manifest in one of these houses. Okay. And more than likely it's the 8th house, some ending and some beginning. All right. Something coming in. But what this is going to do is push you onto a path. So you're going to have to be a little bit pioneering on this path. Okay, you're going to have to consult your inner GPS, your inner self, to be able to navigate this, because you're not going to be getting a lot of assistance or advice or support from others. That's not appropriate with this energy. Okay, this is about seeing a particular path and working your way towards it. You may have to work alone, or you may have to work in secret, and you know, certain aspects of it. So this could just be the realization of clearing the old away, so that you can take advantage of the new and welcome this new path in. It could just be the clearing of the way for that, and this is why you need to work on it internally alone. And this is about having deep understanding. This is going to build inner resilience and inner strength in you. This is what this will do. It's a special path that you have, and only you can walk it. You know, it's meant for you. Only you can walk it. So you may just, you know, it may be a little bit frustrating now and again, because the path will not be 100% clear. But just consult your inner GPS, your inner knowing, and that will lead you. And on the other side of this is the success. Okay, you may just feel a little bit out of step with others, or out of tune with others. And in some cases, in some families, depending on your situation, but because with the 4th house it came up, your relation to your ethnic identity or your ancestry, something like that, your foundation, you could feel a bit like a black sheep with this energy. Sometimes you can bring that about, but it's purposeful. It's important, because that is going to build up your inner strength and your inner resilience. You're going to depend on yourself, and you're going to depend on your own inner knowing to navigate your path. It doesn't matter that others don't see the same things that you do, or don't see the things the same way that you do. Okay, this is part of your destiny, and you will get fulfillment. You will get fulfillment. You just got to work with these energies, and you will get fulfillment. And then we've got, for the Fairy Tarot, Ace of Autumn. So a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. So as I said to you, something to do with life purpose, something coming in. 8th house can be finance. So this is something coming in for you. Some sort of turning, some sort of shifting going on. And it could come through, as I said, somebody connected to you could be just popping in to help you with something, or to give you something, or it could be their advice. Somebody or some sort of support network is coming in, or it could be a business partner, or it could be a relationship partner. It just depends on your situation, but something is coming in, and it could also be helping you with your house, your actual home, or your family relationship. Something is coming in there, and it could be a support from a family member, somebody moving in or somebody moving out, depending on your situation. But a happy change in career. So this, I feel, is like a business partnership. Something is coalescing, and something is opening. A door is opening up for you now, and it's going to bring, I feel it's going to bring success in for you, which has already been indicated here. But you may work within a group, or you may work alone within your partnership, something like that, to fulfill it. Bottom of the Fairy Tarot is the Moon, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. So this is really very much 12th house related. So powerful intuitive epiphanies, this is what comes with the 12th house, okay? And letting go of worry and fear, which is very much a south node, life's debts. This is also letting go of attachments to worry and fear, which comes from past experiences, okay? Letting go of all that, all right? You need to let go of that to take this wonderful opportunity which is coming for you. So don't be afraid, okay? Don't allow past experiences to hold you back. You are fully qualified for whatever it is that you're going to be doing. Personally, emotionally, whatever it is, you're fully qualified. You're fully ready for this. So don't be afraid. And this is what is going to come for you. Wonderful, wonderful life purpose opening up for you in some way, shape or form. So, and you're going to see the truth of something. Now, this can be, as I said, something rising up from the 12th house, something that was in your unconscious already, something rising up. And then once it rises up, you can resolve it and end it or release it. And also, it could also be manifesting in your home environment because of Scorpio. Things come up with Scorpio. Things come up from underneath. So something to do with that. Something is, a light is being shone on something. But it's your intuition is there to guide you, and this is going to help you with your destiny card as well. Something is coming in, some very powerful insights. You're going to be guided. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and take care, and I will see you next time.